Hi, so this is how you use Elo Value for your laundry work. I've come to the sidebar menu and I've clicked on point of sale, and here you'll see job cards. Very easy. Quick click on job cards and click on new. New, if you want to give your job card a title, you could, but it's not a must. And you can choose the date it's starting and when you're hoping for that job to end. So that's the laundry that you're receiving. Maybe it's ending on the same day. You can choose the client from here, and if the client is not in the system, you just click new and you add the details from here. There are more details for you to add, including where they stay. That's good, and you have to click it's laundry. Now here is when you get to add the services that you're offering. I'm choosing 1 kg wash. If you've not yet added your services, we'll show you briefly in this video how to do that. Then select the items that the person has brought. Can be shorts, shirts, trousers. And then are you charging per item or are you charging all items? So you click all, unit of measure, you can put kgs or the unit of measure that you've put, always not necessary. And you can choose the staff that is responsible. Then you click add. If that customer is doing another job, you could select another service. Let's say if it's 2 kg wash, and you add in similar manner, and they'll all be listed over here. So you can confirm, did you have 1 trouser or 2 trousers or 3, and you just put in all the items over there. And if you're satisfied, you can create the job card. Send order SMS means you want the customer to receive a notification immediately that the order has been checked in, and they get an SMS and the amount of money that is due for them to pay. So you create the job card. So here's the job card. It's still incomplete. There you go. And when you open the job card, you're able to view the staff that are inside the job card. You can see the staff assigned, the items that are inside there. And now you can decide to move it for your job card to be in progress. So in progress, it can take as much time, 1 hour or 2 or 3 or a day, depending on how you're working. When you're happy, you can bring it to be reviewed, maybe if there's somebody else reviewing it. And when you're happy, you complete the job. Once the job has been completed, you are able to, it sends a message directly to the customer telling them that your job is complete and ready for pickup. And once the customer has come and has paid, you just click here and you invoice it out, you cash it out. Just come on the POS, you can see the name of the customer, the job that they've done, and you just click checkout. Let's say paid via cash, and it's $3.50, and you just come here and you confirm the transaction. You can choose to send an SMS receipt at that point. That's very good. And when you come to your job cards, you can see now it has changed status to completed. There you go. In this list, you can search for job cards based on the customer. Now you can see this is the customer. Or you can choose to search job cards via only completed ones or incomplete ones. So these are the incomplete ones, as you can see. And you can do a date filter, you can do a specific search. All right, so a few things. When I click on new, if you have laundry items that you have not added, just click here and add your laundry items. Most of them will be single, so let's say it's called a trouser, then you add shirts, you add duvets, you add everything. For the services that you're offering, you'll have to add them when you click on inventory, service list, and you click new. Name of the service, the cost of the service, the duration that the service will take, and the rest of the fields may not be important for you, but if you need anything, you can click on the WhatsApp button and we can direct you. That's it. So for your sales reports, we have the default one. This is just a dashboard to show you how much that you have sold. It takes about a few minutes for it to be completely uploaded. So If we come to this one, the sales analytics, if you see maybe the data that is there is not completely refreshed, you can click on the refresh button to give you the updated data. And this one seems to be completely now updated. And that explains the difference between that one and this, because this one is not completely updated because the transaction has just happened. It takes about 3 minutes or so for it to be updated, but this one is updated instant, and if not, you refresh it. Very easy. If you are running more than one branch, you can do a comparative view of your business. This enables you to see first of all, not only comparative branches, but also comparative months. So current period between this time, and that's the comparative period and the current period. So you can see whether your business is going down or up, and you can do some filters, this week versus last week, to see how the business is doing, this month versus last month. Loading up all the data, and you can see in terms of transaction count, seems you're down, but you can look at the data, payment words, payment counts, the top transactions, all the way down. That's the comparative data that you have. The branch transactions are here from the different branches, and you can see over the last 30 days has there been any difference between the different branches that you can do a custom over there. That's it, just a quick over sales analytics, a quick of your customers, just to see how have your customers been coming back. So you only have one returning customers, you have 461 existing customers, and you can do all the comparisons over here for the customers as well to see how your customers have been growing. So just a quick overview. Now the reports are here from the item sales. You can see all the reports together with the customers if the customers have been put in. This one breaks down every transaction to a single transaction. So if you had a transaction that had multiple services in it, it will break down into single services for you to see the number of services that you have been able, you've been offering. There is the goods and service report. This is just like a summary. If you do it for the day, it lists for you everything that you've been able to do, all the services that you've given, and the amount of money that has come in. Cash in, cash out is the change you've given, card, if there's check, bank, M-Pesa, if there are any discounts you've given, if there's any tax you've paid. So it's a very quick analysis. Now sales report gives you sales in general, which means if you had one transaction with multiple services, they'll all be grouped into one. And you can see the transactions that have been done over there. There you go. Yes, and you can also access your balance sheet, your profit and loss account as well is there. So the balance sheet is loading. It seems to be quite heavy. There it is. And you can do the balance sheet as per a particular period of time. Same to your profit and loss statement. Do a tabular view. There you go. You can see your profit and loss statement. Your expenses reports are here. So where do you load up expenses from? This is the tabular view for expenses. Alright, so where do you load expenses from? Under accounts, click on expenses. And this is where you add your expenses. If you need to know how to use Pettycash, we'll do a separate video, but this is where you just load up your expenses. Thank you very much. If you need to know more about how to use these pages, you'll come to these specific pages and you'll find guidance. On every specific page, you'll find guidance on how to use it. Thank you very much.